having a good day today.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders. Like moving boulders just to get out of the...
Hoş geldin, everybody. Welcome to Horsing Around. Now, one of the things I haven't actually talked about is the elephant in the room, so to speak. Who or what is the elephant in the room? I would say the very fact that Turkey's, how do I call it? The Turkish lira is... Well, so the first time I was in Turkey was in 2018. No, 2019. That's 4 years ago. And when I went, I recall that 100 US dollars would get me 560 something Turkish lira. Now, 4 years later, 100 US dollars, I am pretty sure, last time I checked, which was like a couple weeks ago, would get me 1,800 Turkish lira. That's big change. And if I know Turkish people as well as I think I do, lots of people are probably freaking out. Or they're really calm, but most likely not. But the interesting thing is, if you ever watch the Bosphorus, which I've done, I've spent hours watching the Bosphorus because I love it so much, is all the boats in the Bosphorus, because I've even like filmed the Bosphorus and watched it in like fast time, watched everything happen really quickly. All the boats almost run into each other and they like never do. And the taxi drivers are the same. So my Turkish friends, what else is possible? What if you didn't have to freak yourself out all the time? Have you ever asked yourself, do I love this? Now, that's a really great access consciousness tool. Do I love this? And you ask that question of, you can say, do I love this? And then you also really ask, what do I love about this? So we're going to ask that. What do you love about this? And what does this pertain to if you're either freaking out about money or freaking out about, well, pretty much anything? What do I love about this? Especially if it's something where you know you're like freaking out constantly. Like, let's take money, for instance. Not that anybody on this entire planet ever freaks out about money. So it's not only you Turkish friends. I love you all lots. So I'm not trying to only pick on you. It's just a really good opportunity to talk about this with a lot of people. So let's get really present with the last time any of you watching this right now or in the future, you were maybe freaked out about money, or you had thoughts about money, or you couldn't help but thinking about money, or you felt like you needed money, or you felt like you didn't have enough money, or you felt like you had too much money. All of that. Just ask, what do I love about this? And then we're going to use the access consciousness clearing statement like this: right and wrong, good and bad, pocket pod, all nine shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. Now, if you want more information about the clearing statement, please go to theclearingstatement.com. Let's do that again. So everything I love about the freak out of money, I will destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, all nine shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. So what do I love about the freak out of money? Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pocket pot, all nine shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. What do you love about the freak out of money, or the freak out of no money? Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pocket pot, all nine shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. One of my favorite questions from the founder of Access, Gary Douglas, is, what do you love about not having money? Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all. right and wrong, good and bad, pocket pot, all nine, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. I probably shouldn't run so many processes, but it's fun. And there's not a whole lot else you can do when you say the word money than to run a process, because people just kind of go, ugh. Even the people that have tons of money, you go, money, go, ugh. You're not supposed to talk about it. It's kind of like sex and pooping and yeah, and all that other stuff that everybody does and nobody talks about. So everything that brings up, times the gazillion, we're just trying to grade it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, public, night, shorts, boys, pub heads, and beyonds. So just do that. It's great. Do that, and it will begin to start changing things for you. Now, if we've got anyone on, please go ahead and leave a comment. I will join the chat. I did not join the chat. I will connect. Oh my goodness. I am not a StreamYard user. Boy, do I not know what is going on. Last time I clicked on the comments button and I saw chat. This time I don't see anything. So it's much easier when I have people talking with me. Otherwise, I talk about stuff I shouldn't be talking about. So what do I love about talking about stuff that I shouldn't be talking about? Everything that is times the gazillion, which is trying to create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, puck, all night, shorts, boys, povets, and beyonds. But you're sitting there going, but Connor, I'm not the one that made the Turkish lira plummet. It's Erdogan. It's the government. It's the United States' fault. It's Russia's fault. It's COVID's fault. Everything that is times the gazillion, we're just trying to create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, puck, all night, shorts, boys, povets, and beyonds. Now, I keep potting that and I bring all that stuff up because access consciousness is first and foremost always about asking a question. The moment you start blaming yourself or you blame anyone else, are you asking a question? No, you're not. Now that's why in just a little over a week, there is a class going on, literally in 8 days, 7.5 to be technical, called The Choice for Possibilities. If you are acting like there's an issue with money in the world, are you choosing for possibilities or are you choosing for limitation? You're choosing for limitation. So what do you love about choosing for limitation? And pot it. I feel like I just really want to pot it. I just want to change all of you. I want all of you to have more ease with money. Do you want to have more ease with money is what I should ask. How many of the people watching this show right now and or in the future would like to have more ease with money? What do you love about not having ease with money? I'm not going to pot you. You're going to have to do it on your own. That's up to you. I can't change it for you. That's like me trying to change your hair color. I can't do it. So everything that brings up for everybody times the guys we're just trying to create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, up on night, shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. And I'm also, if you didn't see last week's episode, I will be at that Choice for Possibilities class that is going on in Istanbul. I'm going to be offering private sessions and new grand and glorious news. I will be at the El Lugar booth. What the heck is the El Lugar booth? Well, there's a raffle going on. You get to buy tickets. Each ticket is $100. And what does this ticket do? Well, it contributes, the money goes towards the creation of El Lugar, and it goes towards the possibility of you winning a number of prizes. I don't remember many of those prizes right now off the top of my head. Some of them have already been won, but we're also going to be doing a drawing at the end of the class or halfway through the end, something like that, towards the end of the class. And again, this class is with Dr. Dane here and Kalpana. Sorry, Kalpana, I need to practice your last name. Kalpana Ragamaran. And so with this El Lugar raffle, you can buy tickets for $100 and buy your chance to win, well, either private sessions with, I don't know who's left on doing private sessions, but a number of prizes. And if you want more information, go to el-lugar.com lugar.com/raffle. And you can probably just Google it. So I'll be at the booth if you want to come know more information about the Elugar raffle, or if you want to come know more information about Elugar in general. What do I know about Elugar? Well, I know a lot, actually. I don't know. There are different aspects and details of the project itself I don't know a lot about, but I do know a lot about Elugar itself, the land. I got involved in the project and the land in 2014. Was my first time visiting the land and riding horses on it with it. And I've been visiting almost every year since. There have been a couple years I missed. But for me, actually, in 2014, when I first went to Elugar, and really when I first went to Costa Rica, at the time, I wanted to travel the world. I hadn't seen nearly as much of the world as I wanted to see. And I was like, why am I going to Costa Rica? It's so close. I want to go to the far reaches of the world, places I've never heard of, languages I've never heard, cultures, things, all sorts of stuff. And I had traveled some, but still not nearly as much as I would like. And since then, I've traveled all of the United States, a heck of a lot more than I ever had before. Since then, I've traveled a heck of a lot more of the entire world than I ever had before. And in all of the travel I've done across the entire globe, there is no place like Costa Rica. There's no place that nurtures my mind, my body, and my soul to have more ease than anywhere else I've ever been. I go to Costa Rica, and I especially at El Lugar, and I have no freak out about anything. And this doesn't mean I even just lay back and do nothing. I find more ease doing and being anything I'd like to do and be, into creating my life when I'm there, than any other place I've ever been. It's mind-blowing, literally. I don't even mean it figuratively. It's like your mind is blown and you're like, I don't have a mind anymore. And it's just gorgeous. And the Costa Ricans are amazing, and the staff that are being trained to be there, because I'm an investor. And I'm an investor myself. I've gone and checked out the project and seen the construction as it's been going. It's just so nurturing, more nurturing than any other place I've ever been on the planet. And that's what's so special about it. If you did not know this about Costa Rica, they don't actually have a military. They're one of the few countries that don't have a military. And Gary Douglas has talked about this. The special thing about that is when you don't have the point of view that you need to fight all the time, the fight doesn't really show up. There's a heck of a lot more caring and nurturing that can be for your mind, your body, and your being when you're not fighting and you're not around a whole bunch of people fighting. So I personally need and require at least a couple weeks in Costa Rica, and especially El Lugar now, just to nurture my mind, my body, and my soul, and my being. So that's what's so special about El Lugar and that project. And even just notice for yourself if you have more ease and you're a lot more calm, and you don't have money freak out, and you don't have freak out of problems. As I'm talking about all of this, that may be your ability to receive the energy of that El Lugar has to offer. And just imagine how much bigger it would be if you were actually there. Oh my God. Now, everywhere all of you just went to, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that is not a question. Just ask a question. If I had the money, would I want to go? And if you did have the money and you didn't want to go, that's okay. Doesn't mean you have to want to go. But for me, when I first heard about El Lugar, I saw it as a place as the place, which its name is in Spanish, for change. I saw it as the place that could be the nursery for a different future on this planet. And I have, to the best of my ability, done everything I can since I found out about Ologar in order to make it a reality. It might not look that way to other people, but I chose. And that's what this class, Choice for Possibilities, is all about. It was about 3 years ago, before, either right after I had been to Turkey for the first time. Yes, after I'd been to Turkey for the first time, I did a free call with all the Turks. About 100 Turkish people joined. And it was so interesting. We had this moment where everybody was like, I feel like I need to choose right. I feel like I can't choose wrong. And I asked everybody if they would let go of their need to choose right and their need to not choose wrong. And everybody said yes. And we ran the clearing statement. And then an earthquake in Turkey happened and nobody died. Now, if you think that's bad, I don't. I think it's contribution to the planet. I just think that it released so much tension through all of the people in Turkey that it allowed the earth to just go, oh my God, finally, I can move. Just my interesting point of view. I'm crazy. I shouldn't talk about these things on public television, but I'm pretty sure nobody's even going to watch except for the people that need to see this. So I've said all I need to say today. 20 minutes is as far as I can do by myself talking, because I don't really talk all that much by myself. So I adore you all. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for being here. And if you can make it to the Choice for Possibilities class, if you've had yourself a foundation class within the last 12 months, I highly, highly suggest you go. And if you want to go, just keep asking questions. And if you're like, but I want to go and I can't, what do I love about this? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pocket, pod, all nine shorts, boys, po-beds, and beyonds. And maybe if you're saying to yourself, I want to go, and you aren't finding the means, the time or the money or the health or whatever, ask yourself, do I really, truly want to go? Now, I feel like I'm pushing this class on you. It's not my target. My target is not to push this class on you. My target is really just to give you the tools to be able to go if you want to go. So there you go. But those of you that want to go are already going. So I don't know what I'm trying to do other than it obviously trying to be a savior of all people. I'm over it. I'm done. Oh, we're only at 19 minutes. We're not at 20. I lied. Well, we'll finish a minute early today. Thank you all so much for being on. It's my bedtime. See y'all soon. See y'all next time on Horsing Around with Connor Hill. Ciao. Teşekkürler. Görüşürüz.